Most people think artificial intelligence is a modern invention, something born in Silicon Valley by tech giants like Google, Facebook, or OpenAI. But here's the twist. In 1951, long before personal computers even existed, a young graduate student at Princeton University named Marvin Minsky built the world's first artificial neural network machine using nothing more than vacuum tubes, a machine that could actually learn on its own. Today we'll explore the remarkable journey of Marvin Minsky, one of the founding fathers of artificial intelligence and the visionary who won the Turing Award for his groundbreaking contributions to computing. Marvin Lee Minsky was born on August 9, 1927, in New York City. The son of an eye surgeon, he was exposed to the world of science and medicine from a young age. He studied mathematics and physics at Harvard University, graduating in 1950. His academic journey continued at Princeton University, where he earned his PhD in mathematics in 1954. It was during these years that the seeds of his lifelong obsession with intelligence and learning were sown. While a PhD student at Princeton, Minsky built SNARC, Stochastic Neural Analog Reinforcement Calculator. It was the first artificial neural network machine ever built. It was designed to explore learning through reinforcement by reward or punishment. The setup mimicked a rat running through a maze. The machine had pathways that represented possible choices. It would learn over time which pathways led to success by adjusting connection weights. Essentially, the more often it was rewarded for a choice, the more likely it was to repeat it. It anticipated the same principles that power today's deep learning and reinforcement learning algorithms, used in things like AlphaGo, ChatGPT, and self-driving cars. Minsky's neural network had only 40 simulated neurons, while today's networks have billions. It was not even a computer. It was a standalone analog-digital hybrid machine built from scratch using vacuum tubes, resistors, and capacitors. But it proved that machines could learn from experience rather than being explicitly programmed. It cemented Marvin Minsky's role as one of the founding fathers of artificial intelligence. In 1958, Minsky joined the faculty at MIT. He co-founded the MIT AI laboratory alongside his colleague and friend, John McCarthy, who coined the term artificial intelligence. It became the birthplace of a new field where young dreamers tried to teach machines how to think. Minsky didn't want machines to just calculate numbers. He wanted them to interact with the world, to see, touch, and understand. In his lab, he and his team built early mechanical hands that could grasp and manipulate objects. Clunky by today's standards, but revolutionary at the time, these hands were the first steps toward machines that could learn to act intelligently. He also explored computer vision, programs that could recognize shapes, detect edges, and interpret visual information. Decades before smartphones or self-driving cars, Minsky dreamed of machines that could perceive the world rather than simply process abstract data. Minsky turned the MIT AI lab into the epicenter of AI research, attracting a constellation of future AI luminaries including Seymour Papert, Patrick Winston, and Terry Winograd. In 1969, Marvin Minsky was awarded the Turing Award, computer science's highest honor. His citation praised his pioneering research into machine perception, reasoning, and problem solving. At a time when AI was more science fiction than science, Minsky's recognition proved that the dream of intelligent machines was real. Minsky continued working on AI. One of his most significant early contributions was his collaboration with Seymour Papert on the book Perceptrons, published in 1969. This book caused what is now called the AI winter. At the time, it slowed neural network research and discouraged investment. Minsky and Papert demonstrated the limitations of single-layer perceptrons, showing that they could not solve certain fundamental problems such as the XOR problem. However, Minsky always maintained that the book was a call for more powerful, multi-layered neural networks, a call later answered with the rise of deep learning. Minsky introduced the idea of frames, structures machines could use to represent knowledge in context. Think of it this way: when you enter a restaurant, you don't need to relearn what to do each time. You already know the script: sit, order, eat, pay. That's a frame. Today, when Siri, Alexa, or ChatGPT seem to understand context, they echo Minsky's frames. In his groundbreaking book, The Society of Mind, Minsky proposed that intelligence is not one unified process, but a collection of smaller agents working together. Imagine a bustling city. One department handles vision, another handles language, another emotion. No single leader controls them all, but together they form what we call a mind. This idea still influences AI today, where complex systems are built from simpler, interacting parts. Marvin Minsky passed away in 2016, but his legacy lives on in every intelligence system we use today. We're living in a world that Minsky dreamed of. He dreamed of intelligent machines long before most people could imagine them. His ideas, from Perceptrons to the Society of Mind, still shape the way we think about intelligence, both natural and artificial. So next time you interact with an AI, whether it's a chatbot, a recommendation system, or even a self-driving car, remember, behind the scenes, you're living in the world Marvin Minsky once imagined. Don't just watch history, be inspired by it.
Thanks for being with Awards. Subscribe to know more about international award winners and unsung heroes behind peace, science, and humanity.